Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Superman and Lois Season 1, Episode 1, and it's called The Pilot. So we have the usual origin story that usually happens, and basically around teenager years, the dad passed away, and then he moved to Metropolis and saved a kid, and hands him his hat back, and he's like, thanks, my mom made it. And he goes like, well, my mom made my suit. Bye. And then he started at the Daily Planet where he met Lois, and he was complete and total mess around her. And basically, after a while, he told her his secret, and then they got married, and they had the twins. Jonathan, he's like the easy-go-lucky kid, all-star on the football team and that type of thing. And Jordan is has the rougher side of the gene pool, and he got diagnosed with social anxiety disorder. And so now they're teens, and we cut to the present day where Superman saved a nuclear plant with an iceberg. And then we cut to where he talks to General Lane, and basically he's been doing a lot of overtime. Like, he's doing like a lot of work. It's not really been at home, really. Then Clark is going to go talk to Jordan when he got home, but he missed therapy with Jordan, so that happened. But on the way to talk to Jordan, he talks to Jonathan, and basically he made the varsity team. He's like the only freshman to actually do that. Then he goes to talk to Jordan, and his music is loud. He doesn't know how Clark doesn't know how to talk to his son, basically. Like, he tries a little bit, but Jordan's not here for it. He's very pissed off, and he's like, can you try the music when you leave? And he does. And then we get to where Clark's mom called, and basically she's worried about him and tells him to be more present with his kids and not doing so much stuff. And I can tell, literally, she wasn't doing well, but she covered that not well. It's like, oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Then we got to where the twins argue in the morning, and then we got to where Lois wants Clark to tell them about Superman and how he's him. He won't do that at all. And then Clark is very against it, and then they go to work. By the way, Jonathan has a girlfriend. I forgot to mention that. And they were talking on Skype or Zoom or whatever. Anyway, then we cut to where Clark and Lois were at work, and people are getting fired. And Clark was one of those people that got fired. So that happened. And then he got a phone call that his mom just passed away. She had a stroke, and he flew over there literally. And it was a very emotional scene, like very, 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 very emotional. And you have the funeral, and then you have Jonathan and Jordan are talking, and then a girl named Sarah comes up with her parents, Lana and Kyle. I want to say Kyle. Yeah. And basically they talk some more, and then Lana and Clark used to date. And then we cut to where Jordan is crushing very hard on Sarah, and I think a little bit is reciprocated back. So anyway, they go to the barn to reset the router. Then we cut to where Lana's husband guilts them to try to stay, Kyle, and then we cut to where Morgan Edge is hiring people in the coal mines. Apparently there's a coal mine around there. And Kyle's very, very rude person, like insanely rude. I don't know what his deal is. He's like the chief of the fire department. So I don't know if he's seen some stuff and I just makes him rude or whatever. And I feel like he's also a bit jealous of Clark because of the relationship between Lana and him. That then we cut to where Lana tells him to come to the bank tomorrow to go over some stuff. Then we cut to where Sarah likes Jordan a little bit and invites him to the bonfire tomorrow night. And then Jordan climbs to reset the router. Then the pipes fell on the twins. Sarah was fine. Said that Clark got them out, and they only have a mild concussion. So that's the only thing that they have. So the twins talk, and Jordan wants answers about why they only have a concussion and why to not go into the barn. Then Clark and Lois talk about the truth, and again, he won't do it. Then General Lane shows up, and basically, someone called out Superman and knows who he is, thanks to a son they found out in the nuclear plant. Then we cut to where Lois tells him to stay because General Lane was going to go after the person, and she's like, no, you need to stay and be with your family and actually be here. And he agrees and stays, and General Lane threw some shade at him, and but he still left. And then at the bank, which is like the next morning, it turns out she did a reverse loan, the mom did, and basically saved other people's farms. And then basically they have like an option to either pay the mortgage or to cash it out and sell it to someone else. And so they're thinking about it, and then we cut to where the twins are found the door in the barn and found the pod, and Jordan touched it and got a key. Then we cut to where Lois is uneasy with the loans stuff and wants to kind of look at that more. And then we cut to where Jordan / the twins are angry at Dad, and so he comes clean, and Jordan doesn't believe it, so he proves it. And then Jordan's still very upset, and both of them storm off. Then Clark goes to another facility because of another issue that happened. Then we cut to where Jordan and stares at the bonfire, and I don't know what happened really. Basically, my cable kind of shut out a little bit and flickered on and off for us all like 3 minutes. So the gist was that Jordan showed up at the bonfire. They got along. He got along really well with Sarah, and then they were talking about medicine and how she took one too many of her mom's stuff, and now she's in therapy. And when she saw Jordan taking something for his social anxiety, they kind of bonded over that, and so he kissed her, and apparently she has a boyfriend, and he was there and was not having it, and they started a brawl. Then we cut to where Superman's after the guy in the suit, but we don't know who he is. And then Jordan turns out has powers because his brother came in and started helping, and they were both getting the crap kicked out of them. And then so Jordan sent laser beams at the bonfire with his eyes. And then we cut to where the guy puts kryptonite in Superman, and he falls down. And then as he was falling, Lois tells him to come home. He managed to take it out and get home. Then Jordan, turns out Jordan saved the brother, and everyone's fine at the bonfire. No one got super hurt. Then Clark wants to move here after they talked to Jordan. And Lois actually kind of agrees with Clark about it. So Clark goes to talk to Jordan, and they actually bond over that moment. And then Clark and Lois tell Lana the next day that they're staying. And we found out that the bank got bought out by Galaxy Holdings, which is Morgan Edge's company. So, you know, there's that whole shadiness going on there. Then we cut to where Sarah tells the twins, and they won't tell about the kissing thing or anything like that. So their secret's safe with them. And the twins are fine. And then we cut to where Clark and Lois tell them about the move, and they're like, what? But they seem mostly on board with it. But they're going to have family dinner to discuss it further. Then we find out the guy in the suit is at a fortress, and that's Lex Luthor. And that was the end of the episode. It was a really good episode, a really good pilot, because some pilots are straight up stupid. But this was not. This was a really good pilot. I give it a strong A. It was almost A+. But I just feel like there was a couple of things in there. I was just like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. Because originally I was thinking that the guy Kyle was really Lex Luthor in disguise or something. And that's why he's so pissy all the time. But who knows, honestly. And then I do like the dynamic, but also I didn't like the format of the show. It was more like a movie type deal, and I didn't really like that much. But I mean, I understand it's like just a like it's grand episode they're trying to do, but I just didn't like that part honestly. But other than that, I thought the character development was good. I like how the twins are very different, and not the Jock got the powers, but the one with like the issues and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be really interesting to see how it unfolds with the show. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. And yeah, if you want to join me, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts down below. And I also like how they kind of flew through the origin story. It didn't really take too long on it. It was maybe like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or something like that. I really liked how they did that, and I think it's really interesting what's going to happen with this series. So, and General Lane is not much of an ass, as he usually is. So I like how they did that character a little bit better as well. So anyway, and I also wonder if Supergirl's going to pop up in this at all, because technically, the guy that Superman was also in Supergirl. So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with that as well. So anyway, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody.